Hello everyone! Aura, thank you so much for 22 months! Oh my god, that's almost 2 years in a row! That's amazing, thank you so much. Hold on, I think I need to angle my mic a little bit. This mic stand is such a pain, but it was the only one that would fit nicely in my- oh, what's my arm doing? What's my arm doing? Warudo? Anyway, thank you so much and welcome. How are you today? I hope you're good. Yeah, Warudo is a little confused about- I think it's my microphone actually. Hello Thunder, welcome, welcome. How are you? Arm. Rawr. I can do that pretty well. There's a lot of motions that don't necessarily work that well, but it does, you know, it works. Arm stream. That was me trying to do like a, you know, like muscle. It didn't quite catch that one. Oh, yep. I think it's getting my microphone or my hair, one of the two. Oh, it's- hold on. Hold on. Let me calibrate this sucker. Oh, I was muted. It's so much worse. It's actually so much worse post-calibration. Look at this. I am not moving. Oh, nice! Actually, I would have probably raided you if you were still going, so now I'm like, man, I'll have to find somebody else to raid. It gets it when I am moving. It's pretty good at that. It just thinks I'm moving a lot more than I am. I was muted, yes. I am not muted now. I moved the microphone away a little bit, which is not good voice-wise, but maybe. Also, the things on my face are the media pipe trackers. I'm gonna calibrate one more time. Okay. There we go. Oh, I see. I hope you have a good work day, Aura. God, my throat has decided to die today. There might be a lot of quick mutes. Oh, I hope you're enjoying Time Stranger, Thunder. But yeah, I'm gonna have a big swig of tea and maybe a lozenge. I wasn't gonna have a lozenge because they all have like mint and stuff in them, which is not, and like eucalyptus, which is not really good for reflux, but in the moment, they're the only thing that helps sometimes. But yeah, then I'll actually get into the game. I think it's a combination of the microphone and my headphone cable that's making it mess up. It's a little bit annoying though, because yeah, when I'm further from the microphone, it's obviously not gonna pick my voice up as well. But I have moved my headphone cable down a little bit, so maybe that won't confuse it as much. But yeah, welcome everyone. We are picking up with this game. This is the third session of this game. And I'm really enjoying it, and the story's getting kind of interesting. And I don't know if it has, like, different endings or not. I don't know enough about how the story goes to know, like, what the, like, if there's a route for each character. If there is, I don't know who to pick. We haven't even met them all yet. Look, there's 2 more. There we go. And now we sleep, because I think, yeah, I've done everything. I'm gonna put the mic up just a little bit because I had to move it away. That looks good. Oh no, is that peaking? No, it's not peaking. Okay, not currently. I have a limiter and stuff on it, but I don't like when it hits because it messes up the quality. But it's just not really, like, my setup isn't ideal, so the mic's not ideal placement. It's a nice mic though. It's a, I can't remember the number, it's the Audio-Technica, the one that's USB and, oh, the other one, the better one, the better audio jack. So I would eventually like to actually get an audio interface again, but that'll be a while. Although, we are gonna try to get started in December, actually maybe moving to the other room, so then things might improve a bit eventually, someday. But for the time being, tiny desk, no interface. And risk of bumping the microphone. And also this terrible little stand. Oh! It's been a while since I posted. Let me check the comments real quick, teehee. Everyone's trying with their comments. I'm flattered. Surely nothing beats being a fanfic author. Wait. What is this one supposed to be about? I'm seeing noise on the microphone. I'm gonna turn it back down and move the microphone closer, even if my hand flies around a bit. Stuff still might be coming through, but you probably won't be able to hear it over the music, thankfully. That's my saving grace. Rem and Paradox Sensei is the absolute best. Do not mind the rival shippers. Rival ships. So, I get what this is, like this term rival ships. I do get it. However, in my mind, a rival ship is a ship where you ship rivals. That's what I've called it since I was a kid, because I love rival ships where you ship rivals. Although the funny thing is, in Yu-Gi-Oh, the term rival ship is not Kaiba and Atom, it's Kaiba and Yugi, even though they aren't actually rivals. Yu-Gi-Oh shipping names could be a whole stream in and of itself. It's such a wild journey. Anyway, the drama is mounting. Did someone talk trash? Where? This comment was deleted by its author. That's more unsettling. Ask the readers or check for yourself. Ask the readers. A reader PM'd the whole thing. The rival ship has an account that accepts anonymous submissions, often screenshotting whiztail articles to mock them. That's nothing new. Today they posted a submission about Whiztail Cat AU that got retweeted hundreds of times. That many retweets? Is it because of that big name called Wraith Lantern who was first in the retweet section? Let me see what they're saying. Wait. Even though they didn't directly mention the name, the story synopsis, isn't this what I posted 2 days ago? Okay, I think it's alright now, hopefully. Wait, even though they didn't directly... Oh wait, yeah, I already read that. This account, it doesn't use any keywords, but has an unexpectedly high follower count. This isn't the first time. Looking back, there are more complaints about Whiztail Fics before this. Even though they don't mention names directly, I have this feeling they're talking about my articles. Is it this one? This one doesn't seem to be, but it feels somewhat similar. What about this one? The dangers of vague posting, y'all. Vague posting, I have seen it really hurt people. It's not great. And I will say probably most of my experience of like actually being active in fandom and like interacting with other fans is Yu-Gi-Oh fandom. So because of that, I will have to be a bit vague myself. So I'm not gonna get into any actual things, because it's connected to other identities of mine. But man, it's rough sometimes. It really is rough. Oh, a little bit of background noise again. Maybe my sweater was causing issues. All that flailing you saw was me throwing my sweater onto the bed because it's hanging over the— No, I guess not. I don't know what's up today. It's not usually like this. It's usually much better behaved. Oh well. But yeah, I am mostly into Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters and then the anime before that, which is often called Season 0 or Toei Yu-Gi-Oh! The first one that didn't air over here. I like both of those, and I need to finish both the manga and Duel Monsters because they're really long. They're really long. But I was, for a while, God, it's probably been like, could it have been 10 years now? It could be going on 10 years now that I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Fandom. It started with just casually reblogging a picture of Kaiba and Jonochi, or Joey, which is, that is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh ship. That's my OTP. And I was just having a rough time at the time, and I started just reblogging some art of them. It was actually a dumb meme that I first came across, but I started reblogging some art of them, and I decided to make a side blog so that my friends would not be inundated with 5 million Yu-Gi-Oh posts every single day, because it was suddenly a fixation. And then I started talking about it, and I started writing fanfiction, and it went from there, and I made some really good friends, and I wrote a bunch of fanfiction, and I actually have I am not by any means a big name fan in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. I don't really, like, if you talk to somebody on Tumblr, there is a small possibility that they might have seen me around. But I am not by any means a big name fan. I am not that important. But I do have one semi-popular, Kaiba and Jonochi fic. It's been on the first page. It was on the first page for a long time if you sort by most liked or kudoed. And to put that in context, Yu-Gi-Oh is a pretty big fandom, and Kaiba and Jonochi, at least at the time, was the most popular ship. So I'm not sure if that's still the case. It might now be Kaiba and Adam that might have overtaken it, or Yami-Yuki, whatever you wish to call him. God, my arm! What is my arm doing? Is it my sweatshirt that I'm wearing? I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing differently today. Oh well. Hello CK, how are you? Anyway, I'll stop rambling about my actual fandom, but it's just when I go through this game, it really reminds me of the time that I spent— I'm not active right now because I'm managing too many blogs, so I'm not active in any fandoms right now really, but it reminds me of many experiences that I had during that time. How are you today, CK? Here it comes again. That feeling is back. My head is dizzy. My heart is racing so fast. Breathe. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Oh, in addition to fanfics, I had a post that broke 10,000 notes, which is a lot for me on Tumblr. To put that into context, the notes that I get on my personal blog on Tumblr, I can't think of the last time that I got more than 10, and it's usually more along the lines of 2. So, memes are the thing. They always get the most traction. Grandma said that at times like this, it's best to find someone to talk to. ... I've checked. It's an anonymous submission account, and submissions go through a question box. Even if we hack the account, we probably can't catch the mastermind. Man, Cordelia, her like sprite art is not a coincidence, I don't think. Thank you for not walking in and attaching post-its to me. It's okay. Oh god, hold on. Cute. It's okay, I don't care about it at all. I'm already happy that you're standing up for me. Thank you, Cora. Really? You look like you haven't slept all night. Besides, what they're saying makes sense. After all, a cat AU might not suit all characters. It might be that I made them too OOC somehow, which is why they're saying this. Not again. I'm absolutely infatuated with your masterpiece. I'm not letting you demean yourself like this. Don't pay too much attention to them. They just picked a popular fic as a target to vent their emotions. You know, Whistail has been rising quickly lately, and you post frequently, so you've caught their attention. Plus, she literally reads for the hate,
and calls out to grab everyone's attention. She must be fun at parties. That's low-key on point as well. Don't reply to them, and don't look at the retweet section, okay? Promise me. Come on, let's go to Saezeria tonight.
Right, the Fic then touch many grasses to hide from the nuclear reaction it creates. That's one thing. I've never gotten hate on my Fics. Oh god, someone shut the door downstairs really loud just now. But I've never gotten hate on my Fics. There was only one time that someone left the lowest effort comment I've ever seen. I couldn't even get mad or upset about it because it was such a low effort. I don't even remember what they said exactly, but it was just a pointless comment. I was like, okay. I didn't even respond or delete it because I didn't even care enough to delete it. I was just like, yeah, whatever, bud. And that's the only time. So I feel like I've been pretty lucky on that front. I'm not really sure how common it is. I mean, drama obviously happens pretty relatively often in especially larger fandoms and some small ones.
Not this again. Don't they have anything better to do? They've been snapping at Woostail all day, every day. Ugh, bummers. I would have cancelled them if this happened years back. She's kind of a hassle right now, that I gotta admit. Anonymous accounts act so recklessly precisely because they're not afraid of being recognized. If we fight back, they'll become even more smug because they successfully got us worked up. Plus, they deliberately didn't mention your username. They might even mock you for taking it personally.
Then what should we do?
The best way to handle it is to ignore them. If we don't pay any attention, they'll find it boring and gradually disappear.
You really know a lot about these things.
Well, I've been dealing with them all along. What can I say other than asking her to chill and not put herself on the wrong side of the joke? I mean, I'm speaking my mind, but that's as mild as I can go.
Hi, Zephyr. Zephyr's walked in. I knocked some clothes onto the floor. Hold on. She's coming here to eat, so you might hear some crunchies in the background.
I totally feel you. I'm a bit fidgety too. I'm a bit too fidgety not to have someone to talk to, so here I am. Aw, you. I'm only too glad to be here for you. I thought you'd talk to Rippleboat first, though. I'd get it if you went for Rippleboat first and then me. Anything that makes you feel better checks my box. ... Even though I know I shouldn't look at those retweets. They're undoubtedly all negative comments. Those mockeries aren't directed at me personally. I'm just getting caught in the crossfire because of Wiztail. But even so, I still want to see the comments. Just one look. Just one look. It should be fine. I'm already prepared to accept the negative reviews. Peeking through my fingers, I open the retweet section. The most popular one is... Wait, is that Ethereal Snow? Ethereal Snow retweeted this post? And she wrote, I recommend everyone go read Rem and Paradox Sensei's original work. I really love the ending of that fic. A fic she likes? The goddess actually has a Whiztail fic she likes? I have to see what kind of divine work this is. What? Are you nuts? Gah! Gah! Ah! Ah! That was tiring.
Sorry for the noises that I just made, Zephyr.
I do get tired, so this isn't a dream. Yeah, I'd take whatever the haters have got to say. Did the goddess favor me? For real? My heart's racing. I can't even think straight. I'm downtown before I knew it. I'd better save this state of mind for my physical exam. I feel sore all over. I'm that close to collapsing, like Whiztail's bed after a full night of heat. There's people everywhere. Please don't confuse me for a pervert. I'm kinda glad this is a busy area. Nobody cares what I'm doing. Every time my mind's a mess, I'd come around here. I'd be surrounded by my kind. This puts me somewhat at ease. Glad the metro station is up ahead. Yeah, let's call it a day. Keep it together, Rem and Paradox. No, Rem. Now that I think about it, the goddess might have been showing her favor for a while now. I was her first account followed, which I thought was Twitxer's algorithm. She never missed a single one of my posts, which I thought was courtesy. She would always reply to me first, and then all the other readers. I thought it was because my comments were often the longest. She would always be active around midnight. Her replies are always short, but never mine. My brain is refusing to take this in. Why would the goddess favor me? She just happened to see my work, happened to say something, and happened to reply to Wraith Lantern. Is it too much of a stretch to imagine all these things happening? Should I PM her to show my appreciation? Maybe she didn't even remember doing this. Why do I have zero skills with people? Whoa, I almost missed the metro. Wait. Ah! That hurts. My phone went flying as well. Hope I didn't crack the screen. My knee. I hope I didn't crack that either. Oh no, my phone is by that lady in line for the metro. She didn't make it to the metro because my phone sort of blocked her. She looks like a working woman. This must be her trip home after a long day. She picked it up.
I mean, I don't think it's that unusual. If somebody dropped their phone in front of me, I would pick it up and give it to them. Or, you know, a phone. I'd probably hand that in.
Excuse me, that's mine. Sorry for blocking you just now. Nah, don't worry. Here. Ah! I almost fixated on her. She looks stunning. She's so nice as well. She picked up my phone. Up close, I noticed her beautiful hair color. It's absolutely stunning. Her voice is soft and gentle, and there's a lovely fragrance around her. I can't help but wonder what perfume she's wearing. I love to use it as an inspiration for my writing. I'm not the kind to be able to ask that, though. Thanks. Are you alright?
I'm good, or hold her hand. What should we do, chat? What are we gonna do now?
Thermos.
I'm so at odds. You know what? I'm gonna hold her hand.
Gah, sorry about that. Her hand's quite soft, but somehow quite strong. Hey, thanks. Only the two of us are left waiting for the next metro. How awkward.
Oh, sorry, some background noise. Yeah, I also doubt it somehow, but at the very least, I don't know if, are we gonna move? Because it's not really good to move the litter box if they're used to where it is. So if she has access to food and water and stuff and her litter box, she won't have to go in that room. However, we all know that where she is not meant to go, she must go. So maybe she'll lose interest in the spare room after it's cleaned out and not full of places to hide. But I don't think so. I think she's gonna be clinging to me like she always does. I think she's gonna be beating the door down if I'm in there. But I can also just keep an eye out and let her out if she wants out, so I still might be able to shut the door.
She's been looking at me. Do I have anything on me? Well, you first. May I? Yeah, I guess we're trying not to talk about the exact same thing. I guess it has to be there's something in my hair or stuff, that sort. Is that so? I guess it's my lucky day. Rem Paradox Sensei, right? Sorry. Didn't mean to peep, but I saw your screen. I'm your reader, Ethereal Snow.
Of course. This wasn't obvious or anything.
Familiar somehow.
Familiar?
I thought you read my work, so you must have known my name. Here, this is my page. This might tell you who I am.
I don't think I can call that familiar anymore.
Maybe I was being a bit abrupt. I'm a working adult. I'm not familiar with the ways of young people these days, so I'm not used to this sort of thing. No, well, is this a dream? I knew Ethereal Snow was in the same town, but I never thought we would meet this way. Is this fate? It's Wistale that bound us with fate. Wistale is family. I gotta seize this opportunity to present myself to her. Rem and Paradox, get yourself together. Sensei, I like you so much!
It's the game title. Here we go. I actually thought it was about Cordelia. That's interesting. Like, I thought it was Cordelia to you. Oops.
Why is this all I have to say? Why would everybody look at me like this? I'm just an innocent fangirl. Oh, yeah? Thanks for liking my work. Ah, it was like the reply to my comment, but IRL. I actually delved into this Wistale rabbit hole by reading your stuff. That might give you an idea of how your appreciation makes all the difference in the world. What? How I wish I could scream here and now, but no, I gotta keep my cool. At least in front of the goddess. Your face? It looks like you're in a lot of pain. Did you scrape yourself somewhere? Do you think you need a doctor? No, I'm fine. Oh, good. It's already getting pretty late. I do want to talk about Wizdale some more, but I believe you're still a student, right? I'd look like a bad guy if I keep you out late. Absolutely not. Nobody's gonna say that. I'd rather say I can stay up to whenever, but you still gotta get to work tomorrow. If you wouldn't mind, here's my Snoop chat. Getting a college girl's Snoop chat on a random meeting? Ooh, I'm bad to the bones. Why is this making my heart race? Or let's say, whatever she's saying makes my heart race. I better head home before I have a heart attack on the spot. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. I sensed it getting Yuri, but it got really, really Yuri. Ah, here comes the metro. Here's my Snoop chat. Text me whenever. I'm trying to do a bit lower voice for her, but that's a little bit difficult. My register is not like, my speaking register isn't super high, but my voice is capable of going really high, especially when I'm not dealing with, you know, throat problems like I am. But, it's harder to go lower than I am speaking right now. And this is a little bit lower than I used to speak, probably. I think it's gotten a little bit deeper due to the reflux. I've had my larynx and everything checked, but seems to be okay. It's just the hoarseness. Sometimes when I click to unmute, my mouse button doesn't, and clicking in general, my mouse button doesn't depress like it should, I feel like. But I have missed doing stuff like visual novels and things like that, and, you know, doing voices and having fun with characters. Oh, background noise. I'm dying, Squirtle. Thank you, Saribot, for your work. Another, super speedy ban of a bot. Oh, CK streaming. CK and Tori are streaming, so if one of them is still going by the time we're done, I will definitely be heading their way. Hopefully. I like rating my friends and people I know. And I feel like a lot of people I know either aren't streaming anymore, or since I'm in a different time zone, I never get to raid them anymore. Monday is the best day for that, because it feels like everybody streams on Monday. Which is why I'd like to keep streaming on Monday, but I just don't know if 2 days in a row is working, per se. That avatar.
It's Jeffrey.
My cat, isn't she cute? Or is she cute? So cute.
Finally, I'm off work and get to read some new posts. I love it so much. I like that Tailmon in particular. I'm not good at commenting. It's totally alright. Your work is where qualities. I never thought I could interpret the Whiztail interaction like that. It's surprising, but still perfectly reasonable. What a genius. Thanks. Am I supposed to say thanks? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm off tomorrow. Got time? It's a date? That's unexpected. Gah, I want to date her so bad. I told Granny I would visit her at the Institute, though. This might be uncalled for, but can you visit the Institute with me? Granny said she wanted to introduce me to her caregiver. It won't take long anyway. Ugh, if visiting my granny this soon into our date is too much of an ask, please turn me down. Right here and now, I'm such a useless little turd. I have absolutely zero idea how the real world or the adult world works. Please don't hate me, goddess. Grrr. Anxiety. Big anxiety. Adorable. Huh. Send me the address. I'll see you at the Institute tomorrow. Huh? Looking forward to it. Ah. So cute. I'm introducing her to my family this quick. Look at what we've got here. Who's talking to the senior soon?
Nervous? You're acting out of character. Although, you're getting along with everyone so well. I'm happy for you. Cora is so gentle.
Why do I have the sudden urge to call her mommy? She's got it bad. She's got it real bad.
I'm not Rem Paradox Sensei's mommy for real, though.
After being retweeted by Ethereal Snow, that complaining post has already been deleted. I guess that's the end of it. Famous last words. Speaking of which, it's been a while since I visited Grandma. She must be proud of me for having new friends. All my nicest childhood memories lay within my time spent with Granny. Fangirl Granny. She would always save up a ton of snacks for me and took me around. I gotta run for the sale. I gotta get to the sales. Watch the stand for me, Rem. If someone wants to buy anything, remember to make them pay. Is this your granddaughter night? How cute. Come here. What the heck? Don't spook the kid. What about you, Knight? You're asking a kid to take over your stand. What's wrong with that? She started shipping our cattle at 3 and could make fan work for the ants in the backyard at 5. This kid's going places. Shipping the cattle at 3. This is nothing related to shipping, but that fan work about ants, what is this fan work for ants, reminds me of when I was a little kid at my grandma's house, because let me take a drink. I gotta tell you the story. My sisters and I would go up and spend some time with her in the summer sometimes. She lived in Minnesota, which was quite far away from us. And she lived on a lake, like she had a lakefront house up there. And when we saw the lake, we saw evidence of frogs being there. We didn't really see the frogs much, but we could tell that there were. And so my sister and I, middle sister for Gubbins, who knows her, decided that we were gonna make a town for the frogs out of like rocks and leaves and things. So we made it and we called it Frogtown, USA. And we made little drawings and little stories about Frogtown, USA. For example, this is the only detail that I really remember other than like building the houses and stuff. The most popular act in Frogtown, USA was the Frog Street Boys, because it was that time. It was the time for us to be referencing the Backstreet Boys. That's how long ago this was. Frog Street Boys in Frogtown, USA.
Yeah, right. I don't think I mentioned this part. My granny's an awesome fangirl. She and her friends literally carried this hobby within the nation 30 years back. I have no idea what they had to go through. But one thing I can be certain of is that her passion never faded. Not even today.
Here, Rem. Say hi to everyone.
Hi. Aw, she's an exact miniature knight. Come, let's read this fanzine together.
She's got some great taste, it seems. She's not taking a single look at bottoming the protagonist. What's wrong with that, huh? Okay, no. Always preferring no. No, can't do that. First and foremost, this is a rant that I've got to go on. People get way too caught up in stereotypes when it comes to deciding things like, you know, what role someone should have in a fictional relationship. And I think that the reality of humans and relationships is usually a lot less clear-cut than people want it to be when they're talking about their favorite blurbos. And I get it. Sometimes there's one thing that you want to explore, but I think people should open their minds a bit more. And that's the very short version of my rant.
Huh? Y'all.
Please, don't argue.
I'd like to know your opinion, Rem. Between this nice and warm protagonist and his edgy rival, which would you prefer? ...
Help, Granny. Okay, but like, the rival?
If I have to choose one, it might be the rival. Nice choice.
I like the side character more. Oh, so maybe there's side character CEO was the achievement. Maybe there's achievements that you would have to do multiple routes to get, or multiple playthroughs. I was kind of curious as to how much like replay value this had, because I didn't know that it had such a story component to it, because most of what I saw before I started playing it was, you know, the actual fanfic simulation part, which is, you know, it's obviously part of the game, but it feels like I spend a lot more time going through the story, which is not a bad thing. It's been fun. It's been really fun. But I had no idea. I had no idea it was that story focused.
You forget it. You're too young to understand how nice the protagonist is. You'll change later on.
For the love of humanity, stop barking at each other. It's up to you, Rem, to decide what pairings you like. You don't have to be a famous author, just be able to become a fun fanfic author, and Granny will be proud of you.
Granny.
Man, I gotta say it. She's got a hot granny. Look, the outfit. The outfit's doing it to me.
Day, hello, welcome. Thank you for the sub. 54 months.
54 months. It's been... Yes, you came in for hot granny. Also, my arm is flying everywhere today because for some reason tracking's being weird, so be prepared for me to just... all the time. But am I wrong? Is she not a very dapper granny? Come on, y'all. Am I your pride yet, granny? But yeah, how are you, Day? See, Day has taste. Day understands. To the nursing home today. Oh, I only have one action. Right on time. How are you? Wait, what? Oh! Can I not? Did I misread? I thought I was supposed to go today. Maybe tomorrow then. Well, can I write something? What are my commissions looking like? Sensei. Angst, angst, amnesia, drama. Oh, it's not BL, so I figured out, I don't know if you saw the first part, and the first part, I thought that I might have been stuck with Wizardmon, the game calling Wizardmon she and Tailmon he, but I realized that there is a setting where you can set, I don't know if the stories have actually updated, I think the new ones have, I don't know if the old ones have, but you can configure it to be whatever you want. It's quite fun. But what's going on right now is, so the main character is a fanfic author who was just kind of writing stuff on her own, who dropped, I think the inciting incident was that she dropped her personal drive and one of her classmates picked it up and happened to look and see, she checked it to see whose it was, quote, and happened to see that she ships Tailmon Wizardmon, and encouraged her to start posting her fic online. So now that we've done that, you know, she's got this friend who is her biggest fan, who's always in her corner. It's very much a fanfic trip herself, and since then she has met like she has kind of influencer vibes, I guess. She's like bigger on social media. Another girl who, like, she's kind of outgoing and she organizes events because she doesn't write or draw, so she's a little insecure about that like all she can do is organize these events. And there is of course subtext with both of them, and we've now just recently met, there was an author that the main character really likes. She calls her a goddess, and has been in denial about the fact that this poster interacts with her frequently and always responds to her comments, and his, you know, somebody started drama online and was vague posting the main character's fics, and they retweeted it with saying that they liked your fics, to diffuse it. And you're so in denial about this person actually liking you and being interested in you because you're so intimidated by how good their work is. And we've run into her in real life. She is an older one. We're a college student. She's a working woman. And we ran into her when we dropped her phone, and so she found out we were the author and told us who she was. And now not hot granny. Now we are going to, I'll show you the characters. Actually, yeah, why am I just talking about them? I can literally show them to you. So now she's gonna visit Granny with us because we asked her to visit Granny with us because she invited us out, but we needed to visit Granny. Where's the friends? Rem is cute. Yeah. I can't remember where I need to look at mascot writing. None of those. Sorry for the noise that I just made. I didn't mute quickly enough. There goes my arm. I have no idea why it's doing that today. Contacts, there we go. This is Cordelia, who is the first friend who, and you didn't have any friends before, by the way. So this is Cordelia. Are they? Are they? Are they always, even when I'm making terrible mucus sounds? Yes, Rippleboat is her screen name. And she is very complimentary toward you and loves your work a lot.
Hello, Nathaniel Pro123. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
She's really into your work. She's a little intense. She has some vibes about her. You see that she's doing kind of the yandere face in her sprite art. I don't think that's a coincidence. But it's nothing that much, but just some vibes. And then this is Velvy, or Velvet Yummy. She's the one who's like kind of big on social media, and she runs events and stuff. She's outgoing and kind of sporty looking.
Good, how are you?
Thank you. And then this is the one we just met, the author that you're a big fan of, and are just completely into. There's no mistaking it. The title of the game, Sensei, I Like You So Much. She smokes on the balcony. Sensei, I Like You So Much. Sensei is referring to fanfic author. You know, they call fanfic author sensei as a term of respect. And I thought the title was about maybe like Cordelia, Velvy, and the other characters toward you. But actually, when you meet Ethereal Snow, all you can think to say to her is, Sensei, I like you so much. So that's the title of the game. Oh, maybe I have to do it this way. Maybe it'll let me? I wonder what would happen if you just didn't go. Oh, I can't. Well. Yeah, I guess it is tomorrow then. I swear it said today. Thank you, I appreciate that. Drama. I think if I just write this, it should complete. And so this is the, like, part of the simulation. There's a bunch of different things simulated in the game, but one of them is writing fanfic, and they're like preset, pre-written things that will occasionally have a fill-in-the-blank that you can change, or choices you can make. Long fics are like, you gotta make a lot of choices. It's like a whole mini game. But this one is just a short one, I think. Oh god, I didn't mute. I'm sorry. My mouse, like, the mouse button has gotten real mushy. I'm so sorry about that cough. Blech. I should really use a hotkey, but I can't remember hotkeys, so I use my mouse for everything. I know what he would say, Day. We both know what he would say. Tailmon is a notorious phantom thief known far and wide. Among her clients are Yakuza heirs and rising stars in the police force. As long as the price is right, she can infiltrate the most dangerous places without anyone noticing and steal the most valuable treasures.
One day, Tailmom receives a new commission with a jaw-dropping reward. The client demanded that she break into the hotel. So this is something that you can change. What should she break into? And what should she steal? I don't think putting anything in this box changes anything. I think only the decisions do change the outcome. Where were the Digivices being kept before they got them? She's gonna break into the mainframe. Sometimes it just doesn't change it. I don't know why. And it will let you go back. Oh well. Tailmon checked I'm just gonna say Digivice. Tailmon checked the mainframe and found its security as tight as Royal Palace. But that was no challenge for her. She bribed the guards, hacked into the control center, and finally disguised herself as a waiter, wearing her signature smile as she walked down the mainframe corridor. Ahead was the location for the Digivice transaction. Tailmon was in high spirits. This big job was going smoothly without any difficulty. Her confidence lasted only until the moment she pushed the door open. The expression had never changed, even when entering Buckingham Palace finally froze on her face. Hit drama. Sitting on the sofa was none other than her ex-lover, who was also the police chief, Wizardmon. Seeing she arrived, Wizardmon wasn't surprised at all. Instead of raising her— oh no, it's still got the wrong pronouns in the stories. I've changed them. I don't know how to make it have the right pronouns in the stories. I think it probably would have worked if I had done it before I started the file, but I don't know. Anyway, raised his wine glass in greeting. Long time no see, Tailmon. I didn't expect you to work at the mainframe too. Tailmon's professional facade slipped, and she— okay, it's Yuri now. Everything is Yuri now. She gritted her teeth saying, Wizardmon, don't think you can stop me. Even if you're here, I can still take the Digivice. Her words trailed off as Wizardmon opened the case, revealing dozens of identical Digivices in front of her. Really? That's great. I accidentally overprinted the materials. Why don't you take some with you? This too is Yuri. That should complete a commission, I think. Yeah. Now we sleep. So you get 3 actions in a day. It gives you this news, which is always about Wiztail. If you don't ship Wiztail in Digimon Adventure, you are in trouble. This is quite a unique institute. Some said it was built by a legendary doujin artist. This place is female only, fangirls only to be more exact. It's sectored into fandoms as well. Everyone call each other by their nicknames. They spend their days with tea parties and fan meetings. With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. Don't get me copyright struck. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Are they seriously doing karaoke during the day? This place is neat. Look at all the fancy stuff they've got. This place is still quite fresh. It'll be crumbling by the time I move in. I see. Is it popular these days to plan for retirement while you're still young? Maybe it's just me, because I have this feeling that I'm moving in sooner or later. Teehee. Because— oh, how do you not know how to handle a bucket of water? What's going on? Did a caregiver topple a cup or what? Top? Who said that? Oh, this one word I'll never live with.
Easy, easy. The illest author has once drawn your top as a bottom, and I get it. This is totally my bad. Please don't let this annoy you so much.
We've been different fandoms for 40 years. I should have known you weren't that easy to change. Everything.
Don't say that in front of my granddaughter. My little sweetheart is here to visit today. Rem, my sweetheart, you've got company.
Look what I brought, Granny.
Are these fanzines and merch of my shipping?
Tut tut, that's so kind of you. I'm too old to run around for the conventions. Go crazy while you can. Oh, isn't this little Rem? You've grown up so fast. Do you remember Aunt Scarlet? I used to hold you and show you fanzines when you were little. So which ship are you in now? What about the tags? How many fanzines have you published?
Oh, enough already. You're gonna scare my granddaughter away. And yeah, is that a friend you brought, Rem? Aren't you going to introduce her?
Old lady Yuri time. This is, my friend. A friend that does great work. A goddess of the fandom. My goddess of the fandom. Big.
This is Ethereal Snow, my goddess of the fandom.
Hi, Granny. We're in the same fandom. No, please don't look at me like this. I'm not a random weirdo.
Please don't mind me. I'm only trying to take a better look at ya.
Granny. Oh? The last character. Oh, what kind of voice should I give her?
Time for the pills. Oh, is this Rem? What a way to get to see you. You sure are the pride of her life.
She does. I think this might be the troll. I feel like this might be the troll.
No. I am.
Blushes.
Yeah, sorry. You're kinda cute as well.
That's quite a stretch. It's alright. So you're the one that Granny has been trying to introduce to me, right, Nora? Thank you so much for taking care of her all along. Well, she's been telling me to meet you someday. She said she would take care of the elders and shelter 11 crippled stray cats.
This is awkward. Don't say this as if it's the president commending a war hero. I did it because I love doing these things. These elders have been treating me quite well, and the cats are great company. I'm having a good time. At least this is better than being salty over the internet about whose ship is the top, about who's got more updates from a famed author.
Thank you, Gubbins. You're pretty cute yourself. Whoa, sudden fangirl topic?
Anyway, the rival ship is so terrible. If it weren't for them suddenly having a great author who writes like crazy, my fellow fans wouldn't be so angry.
Something like this actually happened.
Yes, now every time the writer updates, people in the group will screenshot and mock it.
Ooh, cryptid transformation. Thank you, Gubbins. Here we go. And it is 10:27. I really need to set up at least a manual timer since I don't have the automatic one working. So I have to do math now. 10:37, 10:42. I'll probably forget though. Not that any of you are complaining.
I also wanted to fit in with everyone, so I went to read the writer's original work. I originally went with the mindset of hate reading, but it was completely different from what I imagined. Totally different.
They complain.
Gasp. I thought I'd mock her, but unexpectedly I became a closet fan of her, and gradually I don't know how to face my own ship.
Granny did tell me she was a fangirl back when she introduced Nora. She looks like she's in serious pain, which I sort of feel her. Hey, what I was arguing about, because I know I can't win overall, okay? But I was arguing that hacking up mucus was not in and of itself a cute noise. floppy ears. I should probably comfort her. It's their fault. Think about why you join your fandom. Allow me to introduce. It's all their fault. If this happens, it's gotta be the rival ship's fault.
Aha! I knew it. I knew it's that author from that fandom that put this spell on me. She made me lose my passion and lock myself in. I'm not reading their stuff ever again. I'll check my pulse every day to make sure—
Nope. Hold on.
to make sure I'm not over-enthusiastic about them again.
Is this a spell for real?
Didn't expect time to go by this fast. Sorry, I have to head back before my cats starve. I wish we can talk again. I've got so much to tell you about what the rivalship did to me.
80% of why you— I mean, you know, if that's what you're into, solid choice. Although it wasn't— this really started like right before you married me, so what brought this about? Wearing me down to me. It's not that I don't want to. Nora, why? What a character. We have Scarlet as a contact now. Please be careful while you can. Huh? I hope I was only overthinking. The way Nora said things were somewhat familiar. Familiar? Did I ever talk to her before? I'm trying to think. Ugh, I give up. I knew this was cheesy, but I still had to tell you this like a dummy. You might get hurt, so I wouldn't sleep alright if I didn't tell you so. I want a day plush. A day plush would be lovely. Well, thank you. Getting hurt, though. What would you do if this did come down to me getting hurt? I'll call it quits immediately. ... Whoa, sorry for upsetting you. There's room in my heart for every plush, I say, having no room in my house. The sheep can't have arms flying around everywhere because the arms don't move. I mean, they do, but they're not, what's the word? They're not rigged. They're like the wings. They just move when you move. Rigged, yes, yes. Nah, that was purely by accident. I feel your burning passion for Wiztail from your stories. Also, your creativity around Wiztail attracted a lot of people that have a thing for your work. It must be painful to burn the bridges. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Going back to the hard drive age, it might not be that much of a thing. Seriously, no tears involved. You won't be blamed or have your faults found. But won't you feel your existence or love for Wiztail? It's like turning on the air conditioner on a hot summer day. It's not cold. It's not cold, it's just not hot. It's not painful, it's just not fun. Not that I'll die without joy in my life. That sure was a thing to say. This is getting cheesy real quick. Please forget about all I've just said. I was only faking my troubles, and that's about as deep as I can go. I do long for some joy, though. Long for some joy? To be my better self. To be a more joyful person. It's hard. One thing to be better, but not the same thing when it comes to being happy. Did I ever tell you this before?
It's been a long time since I've last written anything, and that was until I read your Wistale Dojinshi. Huh? I had no idea. If you don't write for a long time, you tend to forget how to write. You've got such an exquisite way with your words, though. You can grab the reader's attention. You don't sweat people's minds. You make the whole thing flow. Am I talking to a genius? I might as well be a genius all because of you. Me? There is no such thing as genius in the Dojin world. At least not if you define a genius as someone who gets to surpass everything. Any participant can only surpass everything at her particular time in fandom. Isn't this commonplace as well? An author might be really good in one fandom, but turns out sluggish for another. You also see authors with great stuff ending up repeating their stuff over and over. That's true. Creativity never changes, but it has to be inspired then and there by that particular pairing. It's the inspiration that presents them as geniuses. It was your Wistale universe that gave me my inspiration. It's a spark of long-lost joy. Thank you. I promise you that I'll keep on writing till the day this long-lost joy fades. By then, you'll realize that I am no genius. The one touched by your work is. I'm sure there are tons of people like me out there. Whenever you're in a tough spot, whenever you'd like to disappear for good, please do not forget about this.
And we have one action left for the day. Might as well write something. Do I have commissions I can do? No. Oh, maybe? When Wizardmon found Tailmon, she was tiny, a little dumpling. Her limbs were weak, and Wizardmon could end her life with just one spell. Perhaps because she had lost her parents, the little dumpling fell asleep exhausted from crying. Humans are such fragile creatures. Thinking this, Wizardmon picked up the little dumpling. Oh boy, indeed. Why did she do this? The crow nearby couldn't understand. Humans despise magic, viewing them as monsters, calling for their destruction. Magical creatures were forced to move to the forest, disappearing from human sight. Wizardmon decided to find a reason for picking up this human child. Food storage? Boredom, don't know. Integrity. Wizardmon didn't know why he picked up this child either. Maybe it was boredom. Magicians have long lifespans. Humans are like morning dew to them. Fleeting and brief. Raising a human might be like keeping a hamster. Hit. In any case, Wizardmon decided to keep this dumpling. Like fragile human by his side. Oh, this is the long fic. Tailmon was already able to walk and help Wizardmon with various tasks. Tailmon showed some magical talent, which worried Wizardmon. Age 4. Tailmon was always curious, peering over the wall to watch Wizardmon make potions. Wizardmon pretended not to notice and let Tailmon continue watching. This is, so we're clear, not my thing, but the game runs pretty much the full spectrum of things that people write. Wife husbandry, indeed. Unfortunately common in manga. The child still mumbled in her sleep. Age 5. What to do today? Should we teach her martial arts? Tailmon defeated the guard familiar and came running to Wizardmon cheering. Wizardmon patted her head, thinking the familiar must have gone easy on her. Yeah, that is definitely the worst. Tailmon seemed to be sulking, not speaking to Wizardmon. Wizardmon went to find her and discovered the child sitting by the cliff, hugging her knees. Tamon said with a tearful voice, "The crow told me you're only raising me as food storage." That small body trembled in the wind, and Wizardmon was truly afraid she would be blown away. How should he coax her down? He is food storage himself. I found you in the trash. I wonder if we can guide it away from pregnant. Excuse me? Hashtag pregnant. I don't think that's how that works. That's not true because you are my child. Tamlin was finally coaxed down, but inevitably caught a cold that night. Wizardmon lamented the fragility of human bonds while plotting how to pluck the crow's feathers. Tamlin learned magic quickly and successfully lit a small flame. Wizardmon sat with Tamlin looking through a picture, but this feels like I'm playing Princess Maker. Which, you know, can go in that direction as well. I don't know if I could stream that game. I am quite fond of Princess Maker 2. It's a childhood game for me. It's really nostalgic. I don't think I would stream it though. The picture book told a story of human warriors slaying a dragon. This was a human picture book Wizardmon had picked up from a nearby town. Tamlin innocently asked Wizardmon, "Are humans bad people?" Yes, I have played Long Live the Queen. I haven't beaten it because I want to do it without a guide, and there's a lot of ways to get messed up in Long Live the Queen, but it's a pretty fun take on the genre. Nice. Wizardmon suddenly realized that his dragon familiar played with Tamlin every day. To Tamlin, the humans who killed the dragons must naturally be the villains. Oh, background noise for a moment. Gonna mute. Might be okay noise-wise, we'll see. Humans are bad, humans are good. Humans are bad. They destroy forests and kill animals. Tamlin nodded uncertainly. Bad at reading maps. Yeah, many ways to die. Wizardmon made a small pinwheel with magic and gave it to Tamlin. Watching Tamlin run around with it in the wind, Wizardmon showed an indulgent smile. But aren't I a human? Yeah, I was wondering if she'd say something like that, but I guess she only thought it. Soon, Tamlin entered adolescence. The teenage Tamlin was very devoted to Wizardmon, and all the magical creatures in the forest knew that the magician Wizardmon had gained a little shadow. Someone was curious and came to the cottage to see for themselves. Wizardmon cast a spell to hide them. What to do? Art. Tamlin's piano playing is very beautiful. Martial arts. Tamlin chopped a large box of firewood. Wizardmon had to deal with complaints from the animals in the forest asking Tamlin to cut less in the future. That day, an old friend came to visit Wizardmon in the forest. Wizardmon usually called her Does Wizardmon have any friends that aren't Tailmon? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember him really talking to anybody else. Pumpkinmon. Yeah, sure. Tailmon seemed to be eavesdropping nearby. Wizardmon decided to pretend not to know. Oh, a little bit of background noise. Hold on.
I'm back. This person looked much older than Wizardmon. Much older Pumpkinmon. But spoke as if addressing a peer. It didn't change. Sometimes it doesn't seem to change it. It's very weird. Old friend said to Wizardmon, "When are you coming back? We're all waiting for you." Wizardmon replied indifferently, "I've already withdrawn." Noble Pumpkinmon. Old friend persisted stubbornly. "We need your power. Time is running out. You must make a choice." She looked toward Tailmon. "Isn't this why you're raising her?" Tailmon disappeared. She went out to chop wood and didn't return. As night fell, Wizardmon decided to go look for her. Wizardmon followed. Wizardmon sighed. Old friend, in the appearance of a middle-aged person, stood there looking quite pleased. "I knew using this child to lure you would definitely make you appear." Noble Pumpkinmon is a pretty cool design, I'll give him that. "Wizardmon, in your barrier I can't touch you. But once you leave the forest, your magic power is weakened." Welcome back, Thunder. It's good. I had chamomile tea tonight. I've just got water now, though. Gotta hydrate. "You won't admit it, but it seems she is your weakness, Wizardmon. Isn't that laughable?" Wizardmon, treating her as an ordinary human was your biggest mistake, my old friend. Old friend turned her head uncertainly to look at Tailmon, seemingly assessing what Tailmon would do, though Tailmon didn't do anything. However, this was enough. In the instant her attention was diverted, Wizardmon suddenly struck. His Tailmon didn't need to do anything, he would protect her. Old friend fell to the ground. She opened her mouth in disbelief, but her skin rapidly aged and she turned to dust and died. Wizardmon looked down at her, but asked Tailmon, "Is it ugly?" Tailmon, "Huh?" Yeah, maybe it's just not coded very well? I don't... Or maybe it's per story? I don't know. Input. No. Magic users are cursed beings. They're not human, they manipulate magic, have no souls, and are destined to disappear between heaven and earth after death. We are beings who cannot be saved. Before he finished speaking, he felt her small body already pressing against him. "Why did you come to save me?" Tailmon looked at Wizardmon with red-rimmed eyes. "Why did you come? Even though what?" Wizardmon found this question completely bewildering, but seeing Tailmon's expression, he couldn't say anything more, and could only say, "Let's go home." Tailmon was practicing an invisibility spell and accidentally made Wizardmon's clothes transparent. What animal noise? Like a cat noise? Or a sheep noise? Provide clarification and I shall give you your animal noise. Sheep.
Meh, meh.
I'm not good at sheep noises, actually.
Meh. Pikachu.
I'm not great at Pikachu noises either, but... An attempt was made. Wizardmon felt his magic power gradually depleting. Though it wasn't apparent, he was already 3,000 years old. Thank you.
Pika-pee.
Yeah, I can't. I'd like to do it better, but... Unlike other magic users, he didn't like hunting fresh humans and taking their bodies. He used a body constructed from magical circuits which would eventually run out.
what to do today. Magic. Tailmon called Wizardmon aside and mysteriously conjured a bouquet of roses. Tailmon's martial arts skill have improved greatly. Taking down familiars is now effortless. The familiars don't want to play with her anymore. Tailmon came back from chopping wood and told Wizardmon that she met a human boy today. The human boy was lost and told her many things about human towns. What a father is, what a mother is, what apples are, what beer is. Humans are indeed interesting creatures. The things the human boy described made Tailmon yearn for the outside world. Tailmon's martial arts skills have improved greatly. Yeah. Long ago, a prophet had predicted this scene to Wizardmon, so when humans broke into the forest with torches, Wizardmon wasn't surprised. Burn the witch! Burn the evil heretic! In the thunderous voices of people, Wizardmon was tied to the stake. Wizardmon looked down at the dark sea of heads from above, his gaze searching around, looking for that figure. The forest had a barrier. Ordinary humans would only get lost at the entrance. Who led the way was very clear without doubt. The fledgling he had raised by hand had now become a hawk. Ooh, that's a twist. Maybe too much combat, perhaps. Then he saw that child. The crowd parted. She walked slowly and silently to his front. The flames burning under the stake lit up the sky, as bright as day, but Tailmon hung her head, expression unclear, and only her muffled voice drifted along the night wind. You're convinced I did it, aren't you? Wizardmon's eyes were sharp. Who else could it be? Tailmon said nothing. Those eyes just kept staring at her. I see your comment. I'm not a beer fan. I don't like it, but I don't like the taste of most alcohol. I think my main, I like plum wine, I like sake, okay. I can drink whiskey dependent upon the whiskey. I like amaretto. That's about it. Yeah, child teaching her about beer. Wizardmon found that his heart still showed no ripples. Perhaps this is what he had longed for. A satisfying death. Hit! Betrayal, deception, and destruction. These were all the things he had brought upon himself. Things this child had erased, brought to him, and he had reaped what he sowed. The flames rose violently, thus ended the life of a witch. Or a wizard, you know. After Wizardmon died, he thought he would return to nothingness. Witches have no souls. After death, they will scatter between heaven and earth. However, in the midst of darkness, he heard a faint voice. Will you give up the magic you love? Do you want to live? Do you want to go full tragedy? Or do we want to be hopeful? Yeah. Was it in the middle of the story, though? No, it's not in the middle of the story. It was between that story and this one. It was the other story, because in this one, it's he from the. So I'm wondering if the stories just aren't replacing them right, or if the stories have specific ones. I don't know. Anyway, do we want to live or not? What's our choice here, chat? Do we want full tragedy or no? How angsty are we going? $8 million tragedy, alright.
You don't want to? Then I'll ask again. Do you want to live? Don't want to. It's gonna make us. We're not allowed to pass on. True. Wizardmon said, I want to. Because saying that I didn't want to 6 times didn't work. Remember your choice, that ethereal voice said, and then Wizardmon lost consciousness, falling into a deep sleep. Great longing and memories can prevent human souls from dissipating after death. Though Wizardmon might not be human, he too had an unrestrained soul. When he woke up again, he felt the magic power within him was very abundant, even more than when he was alive. A connection firmly bound him to another existing being in the present world. He was surprised to find himself standing in a complex magic array, a woman, clearly an adult Tailmon, swirling crimson flames, staring intently at her. Her gaze seemed sharp as a knife, containing infinite emotions. Was it hatred? Was it love? The dull-sensed magician couldn't tell, but that force almost made Wizardmon breathless. He didn't know what Tailmon had gone through after his death, or how much effort it took to summon him back. Although he had thousands of thoughts and countless words to say, in the end he only opened his mouth and said, I have come in response to your summon. I ask you, are you my master? Magician dies if burned. Ah! We got a good score. Well, good enough, I guess. That hurts to read, but girl, does it feel good. Don't do this to my poor little heart. Yay! And now we have to sleep. I need to figure out how to make a merch. Cordelia said we could use her crafting table, but I don't know how. And the goddess said something about crafting at... Eep. About crafting in your atelier, but I don't think I can yet. I think I need bolts. Close. Close. Okay. I'm alive, so I might go to midnight. It depends on... If my throat gets really bad, I'll wrap the stream up, but if it doesn't, I'll go to midnight.
There have been so many events lately, and Digimon Adventure seems to be featured in each one. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3... I understand. Even if I don't set up a booth, I'd really like to buy some books. If I run a booth, I won't have time to browse the event or buy anything. As expected of you, Cora, you always understand me so well. You want to go to Comic Country Spark the day after tomorrow, right? I remember there are only 5 books related to Digimon Adventure. Are you still going even so? As long as there's an exhibition for my ship, I wouldn't want to miss it. Digimon Adventure being featured in events. Yeah, it's not only that, but a world where people actually care about WizTale. That's true. It's a rare experience to enjoy it purely as a fan and visitor.
Also, the reason that we have WizTale is, when I started this game, I asked if we should either just make up fake characters, make our own Blorbos,
OCs, if you will, or if we should go with an existing series, and somebody said Digimon. So I made a poll, and I included, I think in the poll I put, in addition to Wizztail, I put Taichi and Koshiro, Sora and Mimi, Hikaru and Takeru, and also Jo and Yamato, because I think those are probably my top ships for Digimon, and there was literally only one vote, and it might have been Gubbins. Were you the one who voted? Nobody else voted in the poll, so it was Wizztail unanimously. Oh, that's interesting. I think they have a good dynamic. In fact, if they had made Takeru and Hikari canon, I wouldn't have been mad. As opposed to that, we got what we got. I will never stop being mad about Ken and Miyako. I will never stop being mad about Miyako, full stop. Not getting anything. They didn't give her anything. Poor Miyako. I'm so mad. She should have been Koshiro's, protege. She should have been the tech girl. She should have been doing cool stuff. She should have, and instead they didn't even give her consistent personality. Both she and Iori had this problem because obviously, the show is about the Goggle Boy and the rival first and foremost. And then secondarily, Hikari and Takeru got some stuff because they were existing characters, from not as much as they should have, but, something. But then, because it was all about them, Miyako and Iori just, whatever the episode plot required of them to be or do, that was it. And that was all that mattered. Yeah, primarily.
That's true. It's a rare experience to enjoy it purely as a fan and visitor. Not to mention, there are a lot of offline-only freebies you can pick up at the convention. Freebies? Do I need some to trade with others? There are freebies handed out directly, but some require certain conditions to get. Don't worry, even if you don't have anything to trade, you can bring some snacks instead.
Really? Snacks will do?
Yeah, things like chips and cookies are popular, but if you try to trade Pepsi for someone's freebie, you might get turned down.
What's wrong with Pepsi? Waiting for Gubbins to pop into the chat. The Pepsi fan has arrived.
We meet again. Now you should name your choice.
It's time to get an upgrade of some kind. Yeah. So this goddess has been appearing to us in our dreams. I kind of like Beppis. However, the Pepsi here sucks. Gubbins will disagree because he likes the artificially sweetened Pepsi, which if you like it, that's fine. But I don't, and I can't drink it anyway because of a health issue. It's fine for most people, but I'm not supposed to have most artificial sweeteners. And even the regular Pepsi still has artificial sweeteners in it, and it's because here there's a tax on sugar in beverages. So if you use a lot of sugar in a beverage, the company has to pay a tax, and of course they pass that on to the consumer, and for the most part they will cut sugar with artificial sweeteners to keep the price lower. And so almost every drink you can get here, almost every single one, anything that you would just casually grab off the shelf in a store is probably gonna have artificial sweeteners in it. Now there are some with sugar. Coke I shouldn't have Coke because of the reflux. The fizz and the caffeine and the citric acid are all problems, so I shouldn't really be drinking that kind of stuff anyway. But if I really, really, really want it, I can have a Coke. Anyway, what upgrade should we be getting here? I haven't been doing much with the merch. I should probably do more, but I don't know how many squid points we have. Oh no, it's the same currency. I was confused because the button was blue. I think I'm gonna, because I have enough to buy something. Oh, we got these more expensive ones. 37 squid or octopus points. I'm not actually sure what it is. This didn't really help us. Energy. Hopefully that's not a temporary thing. Consenticle points. Now you shall name your choice. ... I don't know what that did. I don't see where energy is listed, so for some reason I was thinking maybe it would be the time, but it's not, so I have no idea what I just purchased, and it's fine. Anyway, we can do anything today. Let's take a look at our... Oh, Jeffrey Purr. Oh my gosh, so if anyone who's in the server, you may have seen the picture of her sitting in front of the electric fireplace. She is obsessed. Okay, back. So, but yeah, we have started to turn it on a bit because it's been very, very cold. And the dust actually hasn't been too much of an issue. It's burnt off now, so it doesn't really smell bad. And so the first time she was kind of scared because it does, you know, the fan blowing out makes a noise, and it's, you know, there's a lot of light going on with it. So she was just like, oh, y'all have all got almost 15 extra minutes of cryptid. But I'm back now. But yeah, oh, hello, Zephyr. Speak of the devil. Yeah. So I've changed how I do it because I'm using Warudo now. I have this toggle, and I can actually set the redeem to do it automatically, but I don't know if there's a way to get a timer set up in Warudo, so I'm still thinking about it, so I'm just doing it manually. We're back to the old days right now. Other than the transformation, which is so much easier. I'm never going back to that. It's Vignon or Warudo forever, because you could easily change a model. But, yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Zephyr. She was, like, just staring and staring and staring, and then she crept up right in front of it, and she was staring and staring and staring, and she started to kind of stick her face in the vent, and she realized it was hot, and then just sat there for a while. Just right in front of it. So it seems to be okay. I turned it on for a bit today before Gubbins got home to warm the room up because he was cold out there. He was working outside today. And he turned it off shortly after he got in because it was already pretty warm. And she just sat there and looked at it. She looked at me and she looked at it like, "Mother, where? Where is the warm?" But yeah. Oh, she's in here eating, by the way, so if you hear crunching and munching in the background, that's her. Cute. Gubbins does like fire. I don't think I have... Everyone wants angst all the time. I don't think I have any of these prompts, so... We're gonna have to go out and get some... Where do we want to go? We want modern. Oh! She's here. Cafe with kittens, lots of little animals. Is anybody else anywhere? Dot dot. Walking past a cat cafe, spot a familiar figure by the window. Wait, wait, wait. That's Ethereal Snow Sensei. Let's go inside and say hi. Oh, Rem and Paradox Sensei. What a coincidence. Ethereal Snow Sensei, are you writing? Or working overtime? I was planning to write, but my senior suddenly dragged me into a meeting. This expression. By the time I realized it, my hands had already started working on my job tasks without permission. How did this happen? Wow, being a corporate slave sounds so rough. +5. I'm gonna have to set up a hotkey for mute because this mouse is just not clicking down reliably enough. I should probably get a new mouse. But until then... play with cats. I think we're okay on writing, although we could. We need... I don't know where to get willpower from. We need that. We don't have a lot of that. We're gonna get some tags. We could also maybe play with cats. Okay, which idea do we want? No, we've had this. Wait, new? We've had this one already, I swear. Anyway, I'm gonna grab this one. Because I think I have Dojin that I need school stories for. Play with cats trending. It said +7 to book, but this number didn't go up. So I'm not really sure what it did, but that's fine. It's okay. Now we can write something. I think... I wonder... I should probably do some gotchaing or something.
Oh no, we have an APO commission. Draw a 1-star gotcha. No, we can't go out. So I guess we'll have to write it. This does have adult prompts in it. I've not done a story, but oh no, what's your trauma? As long as it's Twitch friendly, you may tell me. Twitch/YouTube friendly. I think you can get away with more on YouTube. Oh yeah, so we put a new shelf in the living room because Zephyr has decided to turn her attention to cables. She's chewing on cables real bad, and it's so stressful. That's why I was really stressed out the other day. My arm is in the air. That's why I was stressed out the other day, because I ordered stuff and it didn't work. Oh no, Day, I'm so sorry. You aren't my alpha. Oh no. Look, no shame to anyone who's into it. Everyone's gotta enjoy what they enjoy, but you can do it privately sometimes. Do what you want on your blog. Are you watching a Megaverse? No, I am not explaining what that means. Yeah. Honestly, it's evidently really popular in manga lately. I think a lot of people like I've seen quite a bit flow past my how to put it, my field of view, I guess. I'm not looking for it, but despite that. Yeah. I have nothing against it, but I don't really vibe too much with some of the, conceptually, it feels like an attempt to explore sexism without having to talk about women a lot of the time, and that's, that's frustrating. Like, not having to talk about women, not having to talk about trans people, it doesn't do it for me. I also don't like the very, bio-essentialist nature of it, I guess. It's like, if the things that people believe about women were actually true in the real world. Yeah. Bleh. I think you can use the individual tropes that are in it without just gender roles too. Yeah, there's a spectrum, just like in everything. Again, we're not shaming here. It's not my cup of tea, but it's allowed to be everyone else's if they so choose. What is it? Takato's Men? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Confession steps. Faced with his confession, Tailmon didn't respond. Hey buddy, I'm shaming here. That was really bad. I don't usually do accents. Oh yeah. Makes sense.
I do know this about Takato. And again, no shame.
As expected, was it all just my wishful thinking? The impulse was doused like a bucket of cold water. Wizardmon turned around. His pride wouldn't let him stay any longer. Sorry, I should go.
Silly.
However, his hand was forcefully grabbed. Tailmon held onto Wizardmon, staring straight into his eyes.
Critical hit, Fluff. I love the way that those come up. Critical hit. It's Fluff. It's, I don't know, it's just a little detail, but I love it. Oh. Delightful. That's what I'm feeling from what I've seen. I don't think it's for me. I didn't play Arceus either because I don't really like the style of it. It's not for me, but you know, I've also heard that it's a mixed bag, that it's kind of phoned in the way that they tend to phone things in. Yeah, I know it's different from Arceus, but there are some similarities and I'm not into that. You know, I've heard there's issues with it, but it does sound like at least the characters can be fun. Yeah, the characters sound fun, and I am curious about them. And I would like to see my boy, AZ again, because I'm quite fond of AZ. Because my hands are so... because the tracking is so bad on my hands today, I just took a drink of my thermos and it looked like I smacked myself in the face. This is really funny, but I hope it doesn't happen next stream. I don't know what to do. It was working so well. I don't understand. Old person likes the old people. Yeah. Listen, that old man does things to my brain. I'm glad that he's happier. Let him be happy. Oh my god, my arms. I might honestly turn arm tracking off for now, but I don't want to root through the options, so I probably won't actually do that, but I'll have to experiment with it a bit. Yeah, so I think she can only stay there for so long before she gets a bit warm, but that's fine. As long as, you know, if she's knowing her limits and getting up and moving when she's too warm, it should be fine. Rippleboat comment. I mean, I don't think there's any thought process. I think her brain goes, too hot, we leave. I think that's all that's happening. I think she's probably fine. She's probably just relaxed. You know, if she doesn't perk up, then we'll, you know, we'll do what we have to do, but I think she's probably fine. And she also seems to cool down pretty quickly. Like, she was sitting there earlier, and she walked away, and she didn't even really feel that warm to the touch, so... Did that fulfill anything? Nope.
I have new commissions. Crimes for nothing that I have. I don't think. Let's go out somewhere that we can maybe... I wonder if... I think by home it means Cordelia's home? No, it is our home. For some reason, Cordelia always seems to be here. But, I mean, not actively, but whenever there's a cutscene, Cordelia's there. Let's go to the bookstore. I feel like I could maybe... Oh yeah, it's got modern listed. I should probably invite people out more often too, because you can invite them. Medieval will be good too, I also need that. Modern, fluff, funny, chat, fic, and silly. Dr. Tailmon, I think I'm going to die. Okay, we are gonna leave now though. We'll have 2 things left. Maybe I will go to the mall to either work or do a gacha trial. Go away. Gachapon. Speaking of, I meant to mention this earlier in the video. I just didn't even think about it. I don't know if anybody who is hanging out in stream is into ASMR, but I did release a new ASMR video today, and it is sounds that I have made with gachapon capsules. Lots and lots of different sounds. So if you're into that, please go watch it. It has not really gotten any views and I'm sad. But only if you're into it. If you're not into it, don't worry about it. I have kind of a split audience going on because when I started out, the reason that I became a Vtuber is that I, aside from of course needing to become a Vtuber in order to manifest on the internet since I'm trapped in a human vessel on this terrible world, but I also wanted to start an ASMR channel. I've been thinking about it for a while and I thought VTubing would be a good way to do that because I didn't want to show my face, but it lets, you know, you can have a face without showing your face. And many things happened and I barely got started with that ever. And I did get started with streaming. So now, of course, I have my streaming going on, which has nothing to do with ASMR. Except for the couple streams that I did, but there's too much noise here. I couldn't do an ASMR stream here right now. Maybe if after we change rooms, but I'm not sure it would work out. But anyway, I've got that going on and then I've got ASMR. So it feels like my focus is a little bit split, but I want to do both and I'm gonna do both. Gosh darn it. Man, that arm is just going today. Aw, I'm sorry. I put it on the wrong day. Sunday was always my monster taming day. That's what I would do monster taming, so that's why I put it on Sunday. That's the tradition that I maintained for so long. You ever see sports anime? Well, you're living in one. If you're interested, the VODs are on YouTube. I don't know if you're a VOD watcher, but if you are, because I'm streaming on YouTube, the VODs are already up. They just stay there. So anyone who isn't a VODs, it does really help me out if you can watch my YouTube. If you just want some background noise or whatever, that does definitely help me out. I think this is what I would have to do for the gacha trial. working for 5 free gotchas. This is really hard. I want the big ones, but I don't know how to get them. I thought I... How do I... Oh. My mouse didn't click again, so that's not what I was trying to do, but... It's like not. It's not going. Oh, there we go. I have to hover right there, I think. Let's go for the big prize. Oh, I was too early, but I got something, so there's that. And my mission is complete. Ah, too early. I got it! It's just another bunny wizardmon. Mobster tailmon. Yay! And now we can put them up. Actually, no, I want to put those on my Ita bag. Because I don't really have much on the Ita bag. If it'll let me. Yes. Bunny and mobster. I wish you could move it with key. I want them to be lined up, but I don't think I can get them. Oh well, good enough. They should be closer together, right in the middle. That's too close. There we go. Sorta. Oh, that was so close. Good enough. We're calling it done. Score 35. My poor Ita bag. With nothing on it. It is so fun that you can make pretty much whoever you want, and there's a lot of flexibility in the character creator.
Being here not as a vendor, but as a visitor is really nerve-wracking. What a long line. The last time I saw so many people was at the train station before the holiday. Everyone woke up early to get their favorite creators' books. In the past, some of it camped out overnight, but that's been banned recently due to safety issues. My gosh, such commitment and dedication from these fans. Next time, I'll wake up at 6 AM too. No, make that 4 AM. By the way, you did prepare a battle plan for what you want to buy, right? What's that? You've really got nerves of steel. Here, this is the booth layout and product list for this convention.
I actually have some Whiztail doujinshi, not adult doujinshi, I will specify this. It's not even, like, super romantic either. A friend got it for me. It's got really pretty art. I cherish it, but it's in America right now. It's in America. I don't have it. If I had it, I could show it to you. Oh my god, my arm. Select a booth to see the details. Polaroid and badge. Okay. More systems. Square card. Zephyr has scampered in. I gotta lean in to see it because my screen is so small. I can't really tell what's going on there. I don't know if I care. Oh, it's making me do this, so that's fine. Awoke. Time to cook. Square cards. Objection. And here's the cat meme, but I flipped it around when I made that other thumbnail because it's so perfect the other way around. You can flip the characters on things. No, I want that. I do want that. So I can look at things. What's this mean? Is he looking at I think he's looking at a photo of her. It's dangerous outside. Take this with you. Actually, that's related to another thing that I made. Well, not made today, but published today, and also didn't mention. I made a short, and I actually made the actual short a really long time ago. It just needed a little finishing touch on it, but I never got around to it, and I never posted it, and I posted it today, so go enjoy that if you desire. It's like 8 seconds long. I want all of these things. Me? I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Okay, we're gonna go now. Oh. Oh no. I don't have any money! I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get anything. No. Oh well. Harvest. 0 things. I didn't realize I had so little money. I'm gonna have to go get some money. Oh well. It's fine. Success! You couldn't buy anything because you're poor. Oh. Are you in the box, Zephyr Kitty? She is in the litter box, so I'm gonna mute for a minute. Okay, she's leaving now. But, yeah, I didn't realize that I had so little money. Whoops, I'll have to get some. I've been doing commissions though. I thought I was making money from commissions, but I guess not. Oh, maybe it's these ETA points? 'Cause I have actual money. I don't really understand. I only had like 35. I don't understand what I need for that. I'll have to look it up. And there goes my arm again. It's just going. I'm just checking Twitch again. CK is still streaming, so we'll probably raid him in a little bit. Dr. Wizardmon, I think I'm going to die. Nurse Tailmon, what's wrong with you? I have heart disease. I've fallen in love with you. Listen, my heart is beating so fast. It hasn't stopped all day. It's because of you. The problem would be if your heart stopped beating. Besides, what does this have to do with me? Every time I see you, my heart starts racing wildly. I didn't know I had become a pacemaker. Also, Nurse Tailmon, please don't sit on my lap. Oh, you're blushing? Yay! Maybe I needed to figure out how- I don't know. I don't know what I needed for that con. I have lots of whatever this thing is, so... Oh, that's the money, like the money that I wasn't able to buy items with. Oh, he's playing Digimon now, cool. Level up! So can I craft things, or do I need more bolts?
Rem Paradox Sensei, the print shop is running a new campaign. There's a special offer for fandom authors publishing fanzine.
What is it?
Simply put, there's no longer a restriction on the number of pages for printing fanzine. That person already taught you about the craft station, right? Now the vertical Polaroid design of the craft station can be directly used for creating fanzine covers.
So that means I can create a fanzine entirely of my own.
Exactly! I'm so excited to see Rem Paradox's creative ideas come to life. I can't wait to buy Rem Paradox's new fanzine. I'll get 3 copies. One to read, one to keep, and one to tribute in my room.
Ah, you don't have to go that far.
Hehe, when Rem Paradox reaches 10 fanzine, you can give it a try.
I do need to see if I can make some more fanzines. So how do I use the crafting bench? I need to figure that out. I'm gonna actually look that up real quick. How to craft Sensei. I like you so much. The production room. Maybe I have to build, because I don't appear to have a production room. Oh! Okay, never mind. Okay, I could have been doing it the whole time. Oh well. I'll be wrapping up within 15 minutes, so I will definitely be able to raid CK. Look at all- we have so much money. We might as well. Money that we're apparently not allowed to spend on goods or services. What's my affinity with everybody? (22, 18) courtesy follow. Our own grandmother is a courtesy follow. Who should we raise affection with? Who do we want to invite out somewhere? We're close to 30 with Cordelia. She's been around longer. Although we're almost there with Snow. Oh, good job! Apparently that's what's been happening! And of course, we can't interact with the grannies. Oh, so it's just a review of chats that you've had in the story. It looks like the chat tab. Oh, and this is a record of events you've had with them. I'll invite you out because I haven't done it at all. Let's go to the bookstore because I might get something I need from there. Oh, I could unlock somewhere as well. Met Grandma Scarlet at the bookstore. Knight's granddaughter, and is that your friend? How cute.
Hello, Grandma Scarlet. Those 2 books in your hand are...
I want to crochet some clothes for my idol doll. Which of these crochet pattern books do you think is better? The red one is simpler and cuter, while the blue one has more complex and fancy patterns.
I think it should depend on the character's personality, right? If it's a cool character suited for fancy outfits, then choose the fancier one. But since it's already been made into an idol doll, even the coolest character would look fine in simple, cute clothes. Rem and Paradox Sensei, what do you think? I think the same.
In that case, I'll go with the red one. Hehe, thank you for helping Grandma decide. Whatever books you're buying today, let's check out together. Okay. Oh, I got money. Grandma Scarlet gave us some allowance. Okay. Modern... enemies. I think I need enemies. The moment Tailmon saw that silhouette, their hearts skipped a beat. We have they now. That person was sitting at the bar with their back to her. Oh no! I think they just mixed up the pronouns. Drinking alone in boredom. It was clearly just a figure from behind, yet Tailmon felt as if their heart had been struck. This person... He looks like my type, Tailmon muttered. Friend, did you even see what he looks like? Tailmon quietly sat down next to the person without leaving a trace and ordered a drink for the dream lover they had never even seen before. The person didn't refuse, which greatly encouraged Tailmon. She thought for a moment and decided to speak. Are you here alone? Facing the cliché pickup lines, the person finally lifted his head. The next moment, Tailmon heard a click as her hand was handcuffed. Excuse me, sir. Only then did Tailmon realize the person in front of her was none other than the famous police detective captain and her nemesis, Wizardmon. Whenever she met him, it was like a mouse encountering a cat, but now she'd unwittingly walked right into his trap. The moment Tailmon saw Wizardmon's face, they instinctively wanted to turn and run, but Wizardmon, as if having predicted it all, was already gripping her wrist tightly, gazing at the break who delivered itself with a half-smile. Hello, the infamous thief, Tailmon, Wizardmon said. I think I have company tonight, so come with me. Yeah, I mean, it is a pretty common theme, I guess. Velvet Yummy liked it. I think that should... Wait, why is it telling me to go out? Oh, because I didn't unlock this. Oh! It's the park where we had the outdoor tea party last time. Oh, it's packed today. Is there some kind of event? Freebies here. Anyone want freebies? Yelling about freebies in a crowd like this, such extrovert energy. Oh no, they're looking at me. I'm out of...
Wait, Rem and Paradox Sensei.
Whoa!
No way! I just came to check out the Digimon Adventure Collab Cafe. Never thought I'd run into you, Rem and Paradox Sensei.
I mean, that's true. We do live in a world where that has happened. I'm pretty sure. Everything else has had a cafe.
We really are fandom magnets.
No surprise Wistale fans would show up at a Digimon Adventure Collab Cafe. Wait, there's a Digimon Adventure Collab Cafe? How did I miss this? Oh, they're having Agumon, I think it's Agumon and Geckomon mascots at the London Bandai store, but not one closer to us, sadly.
Digimon Adventure's been blowing up lately, so there's collabs everywhere. I just heard about it too, since it's not Wistale only. There's probably freebies from a bunch of random fandoms. Ooh, that crowd's definitely doing freebie swaps. Rem and Paradox Sensei, let's go check it out.
But you're the only one I know.
You've already gotten stuff from people you know. The fun part's getting freebies from randos.
That idea alone is a nightmare.
Don't worry, freebies are meant to be shared, not hoarded. Hasn't Rem and Paradox Sensei given out freebies before? You can use the little red flowers you got then.
Oh, so it's the flowers that you needed to get stuff.
Everyone will bring rare merch and decoration items to trade.
Well, it's too late tonight, but... We shall investigate this.
Rem and Paradox Sensei, do you have time the day after tomorrow? Do you want to visit the printing factory together?
Is it the printing factory that prints fanzines?
Yes, the day after tomorrow is the open day, so they are asking their regular customers if they would like to come and take a look. If you would like, let's go together, Rem and Paradox Sensei.
Of course, I will go. I'm gonna look into the merch stuff, like the freebie stuff, and then I will wrap up the stream. Oh, so it's gonna take another day to finish those. I thought it had already been a day, but I guess not. I don't think I have anything to exchange until those are done, so... I want to go somewhere where I can get some things and also increase writing, maybe. Racing? I don't know what that means. I think I probably could have already unlocked that park, I feel like. But then again, no, it just randomly happened, so I don't know. I don't know what precipitated it. Let's have somebody go to the bookstore with us. We've already gone with you. Oh! Whoops, she's already there. Can I talk to them both? Oh, so events can happen if they're both there.
Wow, is that Ethereal Snow Sensei? Are you here for research?
Actually, I'm just taking a walk about my doujinshi. I really thank you.
A working author needs a good event organizer to publish. Let me be your publisher for life. Even, let me think, we could get a publishing license, maybe make it a legal publication. The bookstore clerk is looking at us.
I wonder if I can give them gifts that I make from... Read a story about a Beijing rich kid who ran away to play esports in Hangzhou. Looked up and the whole day was gone. Ah. So that took too much time for me to actually get a thing. But I have actions. Oh. I don't know. Oh no, did I just waste my tries? I don't know what was going on there. Oh well. Congratulations. I guess I can select whatever I want from among these things. I've got these already. Yeah, I guess so. Or maybe I've unlocked everything that's in them? I don't really understand, but... Magic, school, fluff, and injury, or school and fluff. Serious. Can I make anything else? Nope, I cannot seem to get angst prompts. Okay, I need animal for this. And I need one more fantasy for that, which I think I've got a fantasy story I can write. It's this succubus one. Wizardmon is an incubus. As part of her first trial as an incubus, she ventured alone into the human world, searching for prey. He said... I think it might be that it's not properly replacing the pronouns, because this one did actually change in the middle. He set eyes on Tailmon. Tailmon's appearance was very much to the incubus's liking. That human looked delicious, so she decided to devour her in her dreams. Unconsciously licking her lips, Wizardmon decided to enter her dreams that night. In the dead silence of the city at midnight, Wizardmon gently landed by Tailmon's window, looking at his first prey with excitement barely contained. Tailmon was sleeping soundly with no reaction. He leaned close to Tailmon's cheek and kissed those warm lips, trying to drain energy. The next second, his mouth was covered. The incubus struggled in panic. His prey, Tailmon, had already opened her eyes and was staring coldly at the incubus. Got you. How did you see through me? How can you be completely immune to my charm? Wizardmon said in disbelief. Just a mere human could break his magic? That's impossible. Absurd. Your charm? You must mean that terrible kissing technique? Tailmon frowned. So you're a succubus. I thought you were a vampire trying to bite my lips and suck my blood. You should go back and train for 2 more years. What are you doing? Don't just sit in the corner drawing circles. I'm not done talking yet. Yay, Ethereal Snow liked it. I really don't know how to interpret the scores. I don't know if I'm doing well or not. But, oh, it'll tell me when I can make a fanzine. Cool. Oh, I only need one funny story. There we go. More fanzine. And with that, I think I am going to save the game and raid CK if he's still going. Thank you all for hanging out. Really appreciate it. I should be back on Sunday with more Beastie Ball, hopefully, unless something goes terribly wrong between now and then. Knock on wood, or particle board, as the case may be. But yeah, let me take a look and make sure that CK is still about. This game's been really fun. I am really enjoying it. The amount of, like, number one, the writers know what they're talking about and have been in fandom, and number two, it's like the ultimate fantasy. Everyone cares about your ship and you're able to make money from writing fanfic. There's merch everywhere. Yes, CK is still going, so I'm gonna raid him. Thanks again, everybody. Sweet dreams. Have a great day.